And I thought I would share this story with you because I actually did something that I swore I would never do as an adult. Has anyone here ever done something as an adult that you swore you would never do as a kid? I wound up being a high school teacher. Any former teachers in the audience? Now, this was something I swore I would never do because I came from a family of teachers. And I heard their stories growing up, and I made a decision very early. I was like, nope, ain't gonna do it. Not this guy. But at the age of 25 years old, I wound up becoming a high school teacher. And not only did I become a high school teacher, I became a teacher at Laredo United High School, the same high school I went to. And it wasn't too long since I had graduated, so all of my former teachers were still there. I'm curious, have you ever learned something about your teachers once you grew up and you're like, what? Yeah, it was crazy. It was really wild. I remember learning some things about my school teachers. Mr. Trevino, Mr. T as we called him. Mr. T was our math teacher and he was the student council advisor. And Mr. T was hard. He was bristly as a school teacher. And when I started wind up being a colleague, I learned that Mr. T's actually kind of cool. He's like, hey, let's go get a beer. And we became friends and we started hanging out. It was crazy. Ms. Garcia, the English teacher. Ms. Garcia, the English teacher, we played on the same sports league. And it was wild because Ms. Garcia was competitive. She'd get people saying, bring it. It's like, whoa, Ms. Garcia's tough. And then there was Mr. Gomez. Mr. Gomez had an interesting side gig. And then there was the other Ms. Garcia, the health teacher. Oh, the other Ms. Garcia. I remember that very first happy hour that I went to with my former teachers. I learned some things. For example, the other Ms. Garcia likes to smoke. What? The other Ms. Garcia likes to swear. Huh. The other Ms. Garcia is a freak out on the dance floor, but she's not the only freak out there, I swear. Principal Smith is in a band called the Raging Pigs. He performs without a shirt and wears a silly wig. Mr. Gomez is a wrestler named Pit Stain. His signature move is the pile driver of pain. Mrs. Phillips rides a Harley to Sturgis with her crew, and now I'm drinking with my teachers, and they're acting quite the fool. Who would have thought? And the other Miss Garcia said I'm cute. What? I wouldn't have believed it as a kid. Oh my God, this is totally amazing. I had a crush on her in high school like every other guy in my class did. And just as I was about to ask her out, I learned something insane. The other Miss Garcia is dating Pit Stain. There's a moral to this story that I tell. Your teachers are people just as well. They have secrets and vices just like we all do. They sometimes get drunk and get a bad tattoo. And who am I to judge? I certainly can't condemn, 'cause now I'm one of them with the other Miss Garcia. That's called The Other Miss Garcia. And I play that song for two reasons today. I play that song, number one, because I thought it was funny, and that's usually enough for me. But number two, to remind us that sometimes we need to rewrite the narrative. The story that we've told about other people, the story that we've told about ourselves, the story that we've told about the campus dining industry and what's possible.